Google's next big thing is no longer a mystery, and it's shaping up to be one of their boldest launches ever. We're talking about the Pixel 10 series, and based on everything that's leaked, plus some very revealing FCC filings from Google itself, this year's lineup isn't just another incremental update, it's a statement. And if you've ever brushed off the base Pixel as the light version of a flagship, well, this time you might want to take another look. Because the Pixel 10 isn't holding back. It's stepping straight into Pro territory with a few shock upgrades, and yeah, Google may have accidentally confirmed a lot of this themselves. 3 models just hit the FCC Pixel 10, and the brand new Pixel 10 Pro XL. The filings include codenames like GLBW, GL066, GTMP, G4QR, and GL82. And while those might sound like robot names, what they actually reveal is game-changing. Let's start with the surprise most people didn't see coming: satellite connectivity across the board. That's right, even the base Pixel 10 can connect to satellites for emergency messages. No cellular, no Wi-Fi, doesn't matter. If you're stuck in the mountains or somewhere off the grid, this phone could still get a signal out. That's a feature usually reserved for top-tier models until now. Google tested it quietly with the Pixel 9, but for the Pixel 10 lineup, it's officially going all in. And that's just the beginning. The base Pixel 10 may finally get a triple camera setup, including a dedicated telephoto lens. That's been a Pro-only thing for years, and it completely changes how the base model stacks up. Imagine zooming in without losing detail, getting that portrait compression effect, all from a phone that's supposed to be entry-level. If this holds true, it's a major win for photography fans on a budget, but there's more. Leaks suggest that even the thermometer sensor, yep, the one that got people talking during the Pixel 8 Pro launch, might make its way to the base Pixel 10. It's unexpected, it's strange, and honestly kind of awesome. Google is clearly experimenting with health and wellness features, and while most people don't ask for a phone that checks their temperature, once it's there, you just might use it more than you think. Now, let's zoom out and talk connectivity. The Pixel 10 lineup isn't using Qualcomm modems like most other Android phones. Instead, Google is sticking with Samsung's modem tech. It's the same play they ran with the Pixel 9 series, and this time it's across all 3 models. If Samsung's modems have improved, which early reports say they have, we could see better signal strength, faster handoffs between 5G and Wi-Fi, and a smoother experience overall. It's a gamble, but one that might pay off big. So what's the catch? Well, not every feature is universal. The base Pixel 10 skips ultra-wideband and Thread connectivity, 2 features that are exclusive to the Pro and Pro XL. Ultra-wideband lets your phone act as a digital car key, powers precise AirTag-style tracking, and can enable slick spatial awareness tricks. Thread, on the other hand, is all about smart homes. It helps devices talk to each other faster, with lower latency, and works great in Matter-enabled setups. If you're deep into home automation, this might be a deal-breaker. Still, Google's not leaving base model users in the dust. The Pixel 10 supports voice 6E, which means faster speeds and better range, especially in crowded places. Wireless charging is also included, most likely through the new Qi 2 standard, which brings better magnetic alignment and faster speeds. And yes, that satellite SOS feature we mentioned earlier. It works on all 3 phones, as long as you're using Google Messages as your default app. So now let's talk about the stars of the show, the Pixel 10 Pro and the Pro XL. These are shaping up to be the most complete Google phones ever. You're getting ultra-wideband, Thread, satellite support, Wi-Fi 6E, wireless charging, and more. Think of these models as Google throwing everything they've got into one device, with no compromises. If you want smart home control, pinpoint location tracking, and every modern feature packed into a sleek design, this is it. But here's the real twist: there's no price hike expected. Multiple sources suggest Google is planning to keep the pricing right in line with last year's models. That means more features, better performance, and a bolder design, without asking you to pay more. In a world where phones keep getting more expensive, this alone could give Pixel a major edge this year. And Google knows they're stepping into a war zone. The launch event is set for August 20th at 1 p.m. Eastern, just weeks before Apple's iPhone 17 event, rumored for early September. It's a strategic move. Google wants the spotlight before Apple dominates the headlines. The phones are expected to go on sale by August 28th, which gives them a solid head start. But the real question is, who are these phones for? If you want the cleanest version of Android with real upgrades, without paying flagship prices, the base Pixel 10 is now a legit contender. Triple cameras, wireless charging, satellite SOS, all without breaking the bank. That's a big shift in value. But if you're the kind of user who wants every cutting-edge feature, smart home control, advanced navigation, future-proof tech, the Pro and Pro XL are your dream phones. And here's the fun part: we're not even done with the leaks. We still haven't seen everything. There are whispers about AI-powered camera modes, new Tensor chip enhancements, live translation upgrades, and deeper Gemini integration. Plus, there's always the chance Google drops a surprise or two during the event, maybe a foldable tease, maybe a Pixel Watch upgrade, maybe something we haven't even considered yet. So, the Pixel 10 series is more than just phones. It's Google finally saying, we're done playing catch up. This year, they're swinging big. And based on what we've seen, they might just land it. Let me know what you think. Are you going for the base Pixel 10? Holding out for the Pro XL? Or are you waiting to see what Apple does next? Either way, the battle lines are being drawn and the Pixel 10 is ready.